Tired this morning, but we'll start. Let me find my yoga mode and I'll count us down, Arisa. And friends watching the recording.
All right. Yeah.
Two, one, let's start. All right. It's a sleepy Monday morning for me, but let's get our day and our week started with our usual three centering breaths and close your eyes to start. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen your spine. And let's breathe in through the nose and long breath out. Shoulders relax. Okay, breath number two, breathe in. Feel your chest expand. Then settle down even further as you breathe out. All right, last deep breath. Let's breathe in through the nose. Nice, long, controlled breath out. Okay, imagine there's a birthday cake with a ton of candles in front of you. You need to blow out all the candles. You can resume a normal breathing pattern. Okay, relaxing our whole body, head to toe. I won't even call it out this week. Just continue to breathe, settle with your body. Notice your touch points, your bottom, with your hands, your feet, if you're sitting cross-legged. Notice your breath, where it feels strongest, whether that's where the air hits your nostrils, or maybe it's your lips as you breathe out. It can even be your chest expanding, contracting. But choose where your breath feels the strongest for you. Just use that as an anchor point as we continue to relax and breathe. Sit here and breathe. You might hear things around you, around your house, the outside world. Just let those sounds and things be and come back to your breath. Last minute or so, why don't you just coast? You don't need to focus on anything, just sit here and be. Before we open our eyes and readjust the light, let's take one more breath. Let's breathe in through the nose and hold it at the top. When you hear the symbol, you can exhale. Open up your eyes. Hop off my block. Ooh. Let's do one for our spine. So let's turn counterclockwise and press your right hand or right palm into your left knee and plant that left palm behind you, keeping your spine tall, twisting. Okay, try to look back behind you. Maybe feel it in your neck. And then on your next out breath, unwind. And then we'll get our other side. So twisting clockwise, pressing your left palm into your right knee. Continue to breathe. And every out breath, see if you can push a little bit further. Let's gently unwind, come back to center. And then let's do one for the side. So let's take both arms and reach up. Look up through your hands for a moment. Really reach for the ceiling. And let's start on the right. So right palm is planted. Left arm is overhead. Okay. Active reach. Just because your hand's at the top and in position, don't just leave it there. Continue to exhale and get every last millimeter out of the stretch. Feel the left side of your body. And let's take that right hand and reach it back up towards the ceiling. Let's get the other side. Left palm is planted. Right arm is reaching overhead for the upper left-hand corner of the room. And then let's bring that left arm back up top. And then bring the hands back to center. And let's get our necks. So gently sit on your right fingertips. And then reach over your head with your left hand. Pulling your head to the left, letting the right shoulder drop. Okay, and then now let's go at your own pace. So you can either, if that's the tight spot right there for you, you can leave your head there. Otherwise, rotate your head back and forth. Okay, continue to play with that distance or that rotation. Find what feels good. That's about long enough for the right side, so you can let go of your head. Switch hands that you're sitting on. Now we're on the left. Reaching over our head with our right hand. Ooh, hello, cat. And just like the other side, feel free to rotate your head back and forth at your own pace. Let's release our head and get off the fingertips. And then we'll bring the soles of our feet together for the cobbler pose or the butterfly pose. Bring your heels in. Okay, let the knees drop down to the mat. Lean forward. Okay, maybe grabbing your feet or grabbing your toes. And then let's reach the arms forward in front of you and crawl with your fingertips, seeing if you can let your knees drop down a little bit further, feeling the inner thighs even more. And then we'll release in 3, 2, 1. You can sit back up, bring the knees back together. Okay, let's do some 90-90, as some call it, one for the hips. Okay, I'll call it out, but you can go at your own pace, dropping my knees down to the right. Center, so I can drop to the left. 5 cycles each time. I feel like enough. Or I'm going to do 5 cycles again. Choose your own pace. I know everyone has a different opinion about how this one feels or wants to move faster, slower. I do anyways. And I'm on 3, but continue to keep going. So there's no wrong amount of time to spend on hips, then hip flexors. All right, last cycle from the right. Hold this one a little longer. Now left. Ooh. Bring my knees back to the middle, and then we'll stand. We'll get our hamstrings. Okay. My favorite starter. So nice wide stance, toes facing forward. Let's bring the arms up. Then swan dive forward. Okay. You bring your hands to the ground. You push yourself towards the back of the room. Letting those hamstrings start to get happy as they open up. All right, let's fold our arms and then rest your forehead on your forearms and rock side to side. No need to go super far or go super far, depending on who you are. Okay, then let's plant the right palm on the floor right in front of your face. And then rotate that left arm up. Okay, take those left fingertips so you can reach for the ceiling. Turn your chin up towards the ceiling. And that right arm is also active, pressing into the floor. Okay, your arms are a nice vertical line, opening up your chest. Then take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, let's bring the left arm back down to the earth and swap palms. So now that left palm is planted. Okay. Pressing into the floor, right arm is reaching up. Okay, open up that right shoulder and chest. And we're still breathing. Those hamstrings are really feeling good now. Just like the other side, we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. And as we breathe out, let's drop the left arm down. All right. And then a slow 10 count. We're going to straighten up our bodies. Let the upper body just dangle the arms, the head where they are. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I'm gonna bring my legs together. Let's do a standing side stretch next. Okay, so stand up nice and tall. Once again, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. Okay, reach, get the shoulders and the sockets a little bit. Let's start on the left side. So left arm, left side, kick out that right hip, turn the chin up towards the ceiling, and reach with a straight right arm. Okay, hopefully we're feeling that stretch from our hip to our fingertips. All right, let's bring that left arm up to the top and drop the right arm down. Kick out the left hip. Just like the right side, we're going to reach, active reach with the left arm. Ugh. I definitely feel that stretch all the way down my left side to my left hip. All right, let's bring that right arm back up. Then bring the hands back to center. We'll keep our arms there because we're going to rotate the lower half of our body when doing malasana. So find your nice medium stance, keeping the head and chest up, dropping down. Okay, bending the knees. Try and prevent yourself from leaning forward. The rest of the house wakes up looking like they should have waken up earlier. But hey, here they are. You got to start at some point. Okay, maybe using those elbows to press the knees back and open your legs up a little more. If that's an option for you. Still breathing. Okay, we're gonna hold this on 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna bring my hands to my legs. Okay, support yourself. And then we're gonna stand lengthwise with our mat. We're gonna split leg hamstring stretch. I'm gonna start with my left. I guess it doesn't really matter. Heels are in line, left toes are facing forward, arms are back up top. Let's swan dive over that straight left leg. And then drive the right hip towards the left ankle. If your left foot is out in front. Think about the imaginary string from the top of your head to your toes and see if you can shorten the length of that string. Feel the left pinch in the hamstring, or the pinch in the left hamstring, rather. All right, and then let's bend that left knee and come on up. I'm just going to rotate 180 degrees so we can get our right side. So now the right toes are facing forward, heels are in line, arms are up top. I'm going to gently swan dive forward. Feeling the right hamstring now. Whew. Okay, driving the left hip forward, squaring up the hips. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bending the right knee and up. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna return to our necks. We're gonna do the chicken wing on the right side. So grab your left wrist, dropping your head down to the right. And every time you exhale, see if you can bring your head down a little bit further. Like you're listening to your right shoulder. Dropping the head back, looking up, and feel the stretch in the front of your neck. And then rotating the head forward. Let's look down. All right, return the head back to neutral. Then bring your head back up to center. And let's swap the chicken wing side, dropping the head down to the left. And since we started with leaning the head back, let's lean the head forward to start. I always like to switch it up, the order. And let's drop the head back. It's like putting on my shoes. One day I like to put on my right shoe first, and the next day I try to put on my left shoe first. All right, and then bring the head back to the middle position and then back on top. And then let's do quick shoulder and tricep stretch before we do our downward dogs. Okay, active stretch, pull on the arm. Then drop my right arm, bring my left arm across the top of my chest. Then draw up the left arm. Let's get the right hand behind the head, or left, I'm sorry, right arm behind the head, grabbing our right elbow. Switch arms, and now we're left arm behind the head, pulling on the left elbow. Watching your housemates eat, clearly biting this middle of the sandwich first because there's Nutella in their cheeks. That's why you bite the corners first, not the middle of the sandwich. Inhale, dropping the left arm, that's good enough. Ooh, let's continue the stretch, yeah. Or let's do one for our chest. So standing up nice and tall, let's start by reaching the arms up. And then think about scraping as you bring your arms down, scrape the back of the wall with your elbows and your fingertips. Your shoulder blades, it feels a little close together. Let's do 3 of them all the way down. Okay, do you feel that in front of your chest? Let's reach the arms back up and then scrape the back of the walls with the fingertips or fingernails, your elbows. Ooh, okay, last one. Reach up and then scrape the back of the wall. Ooh, nice. Let's stretch our forearms. We haven't done this one in a while. We're going to be down on our hands and knees. I'm going to fold up my mat 2 or 3 times here, just for a little knee support. So the first one, hands, we're on all fours, hands are underneath the shoulders. The fingertips are facing the outsides, the left and right, left fingertips facing the left and the right. Let's lean over our right arm to the right. This one never takes very much. Over to the left. Hopefully you feel that go all the way up your forearm. Okay, keeping the palms planted. Over to the right. Let's do 3 times each side. And then over to the left. Feels I'm barely moving, but I feel a lot of stretch. My forearms aren't that flexible. And then last full cycle, now we're leaning over to the right for a third time. Ooh. Okay, and then back to the left. And then you get off the palms and stay on your knees. You can roll your wrists a little bit. I know that can be a lot. We're gonna do, okay, go one direction, then go in the other direction just to even it out. All right, and then we're gonna continue. We're gonna do one more forearm stretch. So now plant your palms in front of you, but now bring your fingertips towards you. So your wrists are facing away from you. You might need to lean a little bit more forward. Okay, to start the stretch. And then to stretch the forearms, just bring your bottom towards your heels or towards your toes, behind you. And for me, once again, I barely move and I feel a lot of stretch go all the way up from my wrist and my forearms. Okay, we'll do a long hold here. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Active stretch. Continue to bring yourself back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of it, come forward gently, and then bring your palms off the mat. Same thing. Let's unwind, rolling at the wrists. Woo. All right. Unroll my mat here. All right, let's do some moving up, shall we? So come to the front of your mat. And feet together. Standing up nice and tall, bring the arms up top. And then let's swan dive forward. Jiggle those toes. Come up to flat back. Exhale, rounding at the back, and then eyes up, head up, reverse swan dive. Okay, we're gonna do 2 practice swan dives. Hands are at the top. Swan dive down. Up to flat back. Exhaling, rounding at the back, and then eyes up, head up, reverse swan dive until the hands are at the top. All right, let's start. Swan dive down. Hopefully your hamstrings are a little more open. Up to flat back. And then exhaling, rounding at the back. Let's plant both palms. Step back to plank. Then give me a chaturanga. Down. Into our upward dog. We're going to hold this first upward dog. Okay, palms of the feet, or tops of the feet, palms of the hands. And then take the chin, turn up, get the front of your neck. Okay, maybe you're a little shaky like me this morning. That's okay. Okay, head back down, coming back to plank. Give me a push up here and into downward dog. And fingertips are spread, push the floor away, legs are straight. Feeling those calves and hamstrings. Breathing. Let's focus on each calf individually. So take that left foot and either bend the left knee, or if you want to, plant the left foot on the right heel. A little extra weight. A little extra pressure for the right calf. Not an option for you. Continue bending the left knee. Then we'll return to my left foot, left toes. Taking my right foot, putting it on my left heel. Extending the stretch for the left calf. Very nice. Let's come back to the right. We'll do 3 times each side. Whew. Shoulders starting to feel it in a good way. Back to the left. All right, last cycle. Back to the right. My left foot is on my right heel. I let my right calf is starting to open up. Woo. That's a lot of calf stuff this week. All right, back to the left, last time. My shoulders are feeling it. But in my head, I always tell myself it'll help with a swim. All right, back to both legs. Push the floor away. Let's do a sun salutation. So step the feet towards the hands, nice and easy. And then reverse swan dive. The hands are at the top. Swan dive down. Up to flat back. Exhale, round out the back, plant both palms. Stepping back to plank, and then we're going to chaturanga down to our upward dog. Back to plank, give me a push up and into downward dog briefly. All right, let's do some more stretching for the hamstrings. So bring the feet and legs together. Float that right heel up into the air, and then bring that right leg forward. Plant it on the outside part of your mat. Okay. Back heel is off the mat. Right knee should be tracking over the right ankle. We'll extend the stretch. It's called the runner's pose. Runner's stretch.
What?
Here you go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, really purchased silk inside the moon causing ties to rise along playing effect.
All right, and then from here, keeping the palms planted, bring the right leg back to plank. Let's chaturanga down and come in upward dog. Back to plank, step the feet towards the hands. Let's do sun salutation, reverse swan dive. Swan dive down. Flat back. Exhaling, rounding out the back, planting both palms, stepping back to plank, and we're gonna chaturanga down to an upward dog. Back to plank, give me a push up and into down dog. And then we're gonna feet together, float the left heel up into the air. And swing that left leg through and plant it in front. Remember, we're gonna bring the left foot to the outside part of our mat. Hopefully you feel that in your left hamstring, lowering your pelvis down to the mat. I think I missed this on the other side, but we'll hit it, don't worry. Let's drop the right knee down, untuck the right foot, bring the arms and torso up. Okay. And then rotate your butt or your bottom, your hips forward, feel it in the right hip. You might be able to lean forward a little bit, get a little more out of it. And choose your own adventure. Right. You can bring the arms down. And since we skipped the other side, we're just gonna step into position. So I'm gonna bring my left knee down, step my right foot forward. And same thing, rotate your hips, feel that left hip flexor, reach up with the left arm if you want to pull it from the top and the bottom. We'll hold this for another 3, 2, 1. All right, bring the arms and torso back down to the mat. Let's plant both palms. And we're gonna come back to a plank position. And then we're chaturanga down into an upward dog. Back to plank, step the feet towards the hands. Reverse swan dive. The hands are at the top. Swan dive down. Come up to flat back. Exhaling, rounding at the back, putting both palms. All right, and then let's chaturanga down, upward dog, back to plank, give me a push up and into downward dog. Whew. All right, we're gonna finally do our crescent pose to prayer twist sequence. I just want to do a lot of stretching this week. Feels good. Anyhow, bring the feet together. Let's start with the right side. So float the right heel up into the air. And then swing the right leg forward, plant it in the middle. And then bring the arms and torso up. Okay. And that back heel should be reaching towards the mat. You should feel the left hip. All right, and let's go to prayer twist on the right side. So bring the hands together at heart center. Transition to prayer twist. So the left elbow is pressed into the right knee. Hands are stacked. Right elbow is facing the ceiling. The sun has come out. Natural light. We love that. We'll exit in 3, 2, 1. Let's bring both arms up towards the ceiling. Reach, 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 reach. Very nice. Let's bring the arms and torso down. Plant both palms. Bring that right leg back to plank. And let's chaturanga down. Into an upward dog. Back to plank. Give me a push up. And then step the feet towards the hands. Let's do our sun salutation. Reverse swan dive. Hands are at the top. Swan dive down. Up to flat back. And then exhale, rounding out our backs. Plant both palms. Step back to plank. And let's chaturanga down. Into an upward dog. A lot of shoulder work this week. Back to plank. Give me a push up here. And we're back in downward dog. We're back in action. Whew. All right, let's get the left side now. So feet together. Float that left heel up into the air. Swing the left leg forward and plant it in front. And come to crescent pose on the left. That right heel is reaching for the mat. Okay, don't let the elbows flare out. We're feeling that right hip flexor. Feels nice and loose, still stretching it out. Bring the hands to center and transition into prayer twist on the left. And that back leg is straight and strong. The front leg is supporting us. All right, and let's bring the arms back up top. Cool, cool. Let's bring the arms and torso back down, planting both palms. Just bring that left leg back to plank, and let's chaturanga down into upward dog. Back to plank. Let's step the feet towards the hands for a sun salutation. Okay, reverse swan dive. Let's swan dive down. Okay, the ground's starting to feel a little closer. Up to flat back. Exhaling, rounding out the back, planting both palms, stepping back to plank. Let's do a chaturanga down to an upward dog. Whew. Back to plank. Give me a push up here. You're still with me. And into downward dog. All right, let's do a quick warrior sequence. So feet together. Let's bring that right leg up into the air. And then swing the right leg forward and plant it in front. And then the arms come up, that back heel comes down. We're wondering why the rest of our house hasn't left for carpool yet.
I'm on time. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're just getting a reaction out of everyone. I don't actually care. All right, give me a last little reach with those fingertips, and let's go to warrior two, arms front and back. Arms are parallel, palms are parallel to the ground. We're turning our chin, looking forward. All right, let's do a reverse warrior. Put that left hand on the back leg, reach towards the back of the room with the right arm, right fingertips, leaning our head back, and then return to warrior two, arms front and back. Let's do a standard triangle pose this week. Take that right arm and reach it forward as far as you can go. You can go no further. Drop the right palm, right fingertips, right fist to the ground. Left fingertips are reaching for the ceiling. All right, we know what's coming. So take that left arm, drop it behind your lower back. Right arm reaches underneath your right leg. And we're grabbing, opening up our left shoulder and chest. So you can turn your chin a little bit more towards the ceiling. And we're breathing. We're feeling good. Let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing the hands. Right palm is planted. Left fingertips are back up top. Okay, we're back in triangle pose. And let's undo the whole sequence. So pop back up into warrior two. Let's dip back into reverse warrior. And then back to warrior two. And then swing that left arm forward and up for warrior one. And as the torso comes down, that back heel comes up, plant both palms. Bring that right leg back to plank, and let's chaturanga down to our upward dog. Okay, still adding that sun salutation. Back to plank, stepping the feet towards the hands. And then reverse swan dive. Hands are at the top. Swan dive down. Up to flat back. Whew. Exhaling, rounding at the back. Let's plant both palms. Stepping back to plank. Let's chaturanga down into an upward dog. Back to plank. Give me a push-up if you'd like. And into downward dog. And let's get that left side. So feet together. That left heel comes back up into the air. And let's swing that left leg forward, plant it in front. And come into warrior one on the left. Okay, left knee is tracking over that left ankle. Arms are reaching up towards the ceiling. Settle with the breath. And then let's go into warrior two. Okay, remember you want your arms parallel. Straighten up your body. If you notice you're leaning a little forward or back, that's okay. Just fix it. All right, let's go into reverse warrior. Don't put all your weight on that back leg, just a little. Those left fingertips are reaching for the back of the room. Let's come into warrior two once again and get ready for triangle pose. So reach forward with those left fingertips. Reach, 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 reach. Then I'm going to drop my left palm down to the mat. Right fingertips are up towards the ceiling. All right, here we go. Let's drop that right arm behind our lower back. Left arm reaches underneath our left leg. We're grabbing palms, grabbing wrists, maybe just touching fingertips. And then opening up our right shoulder, Trying to open up our chest as we look up. Okay, it's all about up. Try to bring the chin up. And just like the other side, we're going to do 5 more seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands. Left palm returns to the mat. Right arm is reaching back up. And then let's pop into warrior 2. Dip back into reverse warrior. Back to warrior 2. Now let's swing that right arm up and returning to warrior 1. And then as your arms come down, that back heel comes off the mat. Step back to plank. Let's chaturanga down into an upward dog. Back to plank. Step the feet towards the hands. We're still doing our sun salutation. Reverse swan dive. Hands are at the top. Swan dive down. Up to flat back. All right, exhaling, rounding out the back, planting both palms, stepping back to plank. And then on this chaturanga, lower your entire body onto the floor. Okay, put the tops of the feet on the ground, palms are underneath the shoulder, give me a cobra. Okay, as high as you want, as high as feels good. Whatever you need to do to feel the front of your body, your core. All right, and then staying in this position, turning the head towards the left, look towards your left ankle. Okay, arms are still pressed into the floor. And then bring the head back to neutral. Let's look at our right heel. Nice. And turning the gaze forward. Let's lower ourselves back down to the ground. And then sit back up. Let's do a child's pose. Arms, forearms and forehead are on the mat. Okay, that was an unusual sequence. We just went for 47 minutes. Whew. Nice work. We're still relaxing our whole body. Breathing. All right, let's do a little more stretching, shall we? Let's do a pigeon pose. I like to start mine in a plank position. Then I'm going to start with the right leg. So bring the right leg out in front so the right shin is 90 degrees from the rest of the body. Untuck the back foot. Settle in. Yeah, you might need to rock back and forth to find that position or loosen up the muscles. Okay, we'll hold this for another, I don't know, 45 seconds. This one always feels incredible. And then we'll add the left quad stretch, but I will let you know. And just like all of our other stretches, every time you exhale, so you can relax that right leg, that right glute, that right hip, and get a little lower. And that was about 45 seconds. So take both palms and plant them in front of you. Push your torso up. Let's reach back with the left arm. Let's pull on the left foot or left heel. Okay, bring the left heel towards your bottom and feel the left quad stretch out. Okay, the trick is to relax your left leg. Hopefully you feel that quad stretch, go all the way up to your left hip. We'll release in 3, 2, and 1. Let's let go of that left foot. Plant both palms, return to a plank position, and then bring the left leg forward. Ooh. Nice long hold. So we'll do another 45 seconds, just like the right side. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's plant both palms in front. Push yourself up and reach back with the right arm. And pull the left heel in. Feel that right quad. And 3, 2, 1. Let go of that right leg. Oof. All right. Since we're already on our hands and knees, let's do some cat cow. I'm gonna roll up my mat first. We're on all fours. Let's do 5 breath cycles. So breathe in, bring your head and bottom up, press the chest down towards the ground. Exhale, round at the back, push the floor away with the hands. Okay. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Okay. Inhale, head up. I think that's 4. Do 5 cycles. Exhale, head down. All right, last one. Really make it count here. Inhale, head up. Okay, really feel that arch in the back. And then last one here. Exhale, head down. All right, and come to neutral spine. And get off my rounded up mat. We're going to do one more stretch and then come into our closing sequence. So flip over on your back. I'm going to do a glute stretch as our last one. So bring the right ankle onto the left quad. Pull on the left shin. Begin to feel that right glute stretch out. We're going to do 3 breaths as usual. So breathe in through the nose. Long breath out. Okay, you feel a deeper stretch on the right glute. Number 2, let's breathe in through the nose. And then long breath out. Okay, last one here, breathing in. And then exhaling, stretching at the right glute as much as we can. Relax the whole body, or rather the lower half of our body. And then you let go of that left shin. Plant the right foot down, bring the left ankle onto the right quad. And we're going to grab the right shin now and repeat those 3 breaths. So breathe in through the nose and out of the mouth. low to the left glute. Number 2, let's breathe in. Exhale. All right, last stretch here. Really make it count. Breathing in. Long breath out. All right, you can let go of that right leg. Let's do a happy baby since we're already on our backs. Bring both legs up into the air. You can either grab the outside parts of the feet or grab your big toe. Bring your knees in towards your underarms and rock side to side. Okay, think about your spine against your mat. Massage there. All right. And then you let go of your legs, let go of your feet, drop the legs down to the mat. We're going to go into corpse pose. You can leave your arms at your sides. Relax the whole body. Let's go for 90 seconds today. I won't say a word. I want to see how long or how still you can lie. And we'll go in 3, 2, 1. About 90 seconds. You can keep your eyes closed. Let's bring the arms overhead, point the toes at the bottom, give it a morning stretch. And wriggle to the left, wriggle to the right. Oof. And then rolling onto one side, doesn't matter which. Rest your head and face right on your hands. Deep breath or two. And then whichever arm is on top, let's plant that palm on the floor and lead with the upper shoulder. Let the head and rest of your body follow, pushing yourself back up. Oof. Ugh. Back to a cross-legged position, sitting up tall. And let's do 3 audible breaths to end our practice today. You can close your eyes if that's comfortable. So breathing in through the nose and breathe out with some sound. Oh. Number 2, let's breathe in through the nose and breathe out with some sound. Oh. Last one. Let's breathe into the nose and breathe out with some sound. Oh. Bring your hands to heart center. You can repeat after me. May you have clear and kind intention. Let's raise our hands to our foreheads. May you have clear and kind thoughts. Bringing our hands to our lips. May you have clear and kind communication. And returning our hands to our hearts. And as always, the light in me celebrates and honors the light in you. Namaste, my friends. I'm gonna pause your watch. Whew.
Ah, there. Thank you.
Thank you. What are you gonna do with your day? Aren't you kind of technically off?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna do, ordinary things like take my car in, maybe clean a little extra. So one of these days I don't have to, have it all on blur.
Yeah, I get it. No, I get it. That's like we shove everything into our office room or the other bedroom when people come over. So
Yeah,
I understand.
ordinary house cleaning, and it's like, oh yeah, I have time, but I'm so behind on other ordinary things.
Yeah, now's a good time to catch up.
That's right. Yep. Okay then.
All righty.
All right. Happy
Until
Monday.
next time.
Until next time. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you for joining, Marisa.
Thank you for the.
Good.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.